What is up, you guys? This is Vefy, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about a topic that's really important to me. I got a pretty cool gameplay for you guys, so go ahead and enjoy that while I talk about this. So, this essentially is a summary of why YouTubers can have depression even though they're successful and stuff, and I really wanted to touch basis on this topic. I have a friend of mine, Yamimash, as you guys know. He has 1 million subs, super fucking successful on YouTube. I was talking to another friend about him, and Yami had uploaded a video that had basically been talking about how he was suffering with depression. And his friend, or my friend, sorry, had said, how could somebody that is so successful on YouTube, you know, millions of subs, fuck tons of views, is making all kinds of money on YouTube, doing what he loves, and doesn't even have to work. How could someone like that, and is loved by the people, how could someone like that be depressed? And I really want to answer this question to you guys as a person who's dealt with the same type of scenario myself. And I'm going to give you a linear scenario because there's a unfathomable amount of reasons someone could be depressed, believe it or not, but this is one of the main ones I've seen as a person who knows a lot of popular YouTubers in terms of what causes them to hit that spiral into depression, and it hit me at one point, and luckily I'm not suffering from it near as bad as I was way back when. So the biggest problem that starts whenever you become successful on YouTube is that there is an isolation that comes with that type of success that people really don't understand. And before you go, well, what do you mean? Everyone wants to be your friend, and it's exactly that is the problem. Everybody, all these people that did not give a fuck about you prior to your success, all want to be your best friend, right? And that in itself isn't a problem, right? Like, that's actually kind of cool. But it becomes a problem when those same people, right, whenever you're not successful, don't give a fuck about you anymore, or whenever you realize that these people in specific are only with you because you're successful, it hurts. It makes you feel like, well, what happens if I quit YouTube? What happens if I stop doing what I'm doing? Do these people still give a shit? And the problem that I ran into in my entire career of YouTube or whatever, I took I think it was around four or five times of taking hiatuses from YouTube, in which each time I honestly thought I was gonna quit. And when I did, I would confide in friends that I thought were really close to me. I would say, you know, hey, close friend, that I pretty much think is the most awesome person in the world, I think I'm gonna quit YouTube. And their responses to that would be literally, oh, okay, and then they would instantly become distant and no longer fuck with me because I'm not that successful person, or I don't have the prospect of being that successful person anymore. And so why hang out with that person anymore? And what I'm essentially trying to say is that there's trust issues that people end up having, bad trust issues that you develop when you start to notice that there are people that would have never been your friend in a million years, like competitive people, YouTubers, whatever the fuck, you know, all these people that just want to be your best friend that don't have any type of actual care for you outside of the fact that you're successful. And once you start that snowballing like path where you start essentially viewing every single person as a candidate, and you're just like, you really judgmental of every single person that you allow in your life, and you keep a small circle, a very small circle, quite like I did way back when, that's when I think problems start to happen. That's when that self-inflicted isolation starts to happen, where you really feel like you can't trust anybody. And luckily, as you guys can see from my last like Gears video, I don't care who it is. Like, I've told everybody they can add me, and I'm treating it as a thing with a grain of salt. But to people that can't, that can give you the worst type of social depression ever. And I hope that that makes even a little bit of sense to you guys. I would love to have a conversation about it in the comments, honestly. And I just wanted to give you guys some insight on why YouTubers suffer with those type of things, or why they can seem standoffish to fans and stuff. So with that being said, you guys have a fantastic day.